program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
It's a wrong road. I go when they're getting newborns. But the stronger, the farther on you go. Thought I knew you, but can't never say I know me. That sorry shadow I could turn out to be. Sometimes I cannot. Just can't understand where my head is at. Oh, what my heart is saying. All throughout the struggle, sometimes I feel I can't shake the habit. I just can't wake up. But I know in the end I'll be the chill. 'Cause the road will go with me always out. Making no compromise. Fighting for a better life.
What's up, people? I'm Sonic the Hammons, and welcome back to Persona 4 Arena. Hope you guys are doing well. We yesterday we did Labrys' story. Well, we didn't finish Labrys' story because it's so freaking long. I don't know why it is, but it was sad. We're not done with it though. We're not finished yet. We still have to just finish that story up, and then we still got to see who that last person is that we have to unlock. We have no idea yet. So let's go ahead and start this. Hopefully we can finish Labrys' story at least. And we'll just see how that goes. Alright. Yeah. Ooh, wait, nope. I almost did the wrong thing. I need to go to bookmarks. Start here. Here we go. That's right. We're starting. Hey, Rabbit, what's going on? You agree? It was sad. We're going to fight Elizabeth. Elizabeth wants to be some sense into us. So we're just starting off with a fight. I think that's a good deal. Go ahead and see how she was getting ready to wreck our day too, but I paused it.
Finally!
Oh my, impressive. Oh no. Huh? Your face is under my tongue.
Wait!
You're frozen now. Seriously? Won't you have some? Oh my. Oh no. Impressive. Impressive. Please don't hold back. Oh no. Impressive. Huh?
She can't do a thing! The freaking book thing she does.
Negative penalty!
Oh, I can't do my... My burst is gone. Wait!
Oh my.
Okay, it's a good thing she has this big old axe, because I would be in trouble otherwise.
Impressive. You have shown me your potential.
I don't know what her moves are. I couldn't figure it out. Can't understand why it's so long. Yeah. She doesn't have a persona? She doesn't have it yet? What? She should have a persona. Yeah, she should have a persona. Because she unlocked it when she tried to escape. Is there something I'm forgetting about? I don't know. I don't know. Well, you know what? She repressed a bunch of memories, so maybe she doesn't remember how to do the persona. I don't know. It's weird. Labrys is weird. I somehow managed to beat the lady in blue who attacked me. How did I win? How did I use these metal arms and legs like it was second nature? I don't understand. The lady in blue stands before me, exactly like she was when I first saw her. She's not even breathing hard.
Well done. But I'm sure you realize now, you are not human.
There must have been an important promise that could only be kept in that guise. That must have been your reason for living. Whether it's worth losing that or not, I ask that you give it serious thought.
An important promise. My reason for living?
Elizabeth sounds pissed. Little TV thing where you show the persona. Okay. Oh, then the TV show. Okay, I got you. I know what you're talking about. So that's like part of the story then. Okay, I saw that, but I didn't see that until like right after Elizabeth jacked me up. So I thought Elizabeth did that, and I couldn't do my persona. Oh, that. Oh well. I repeat that to myself. It seems important somehow.
Now, it seems the tumult of trials is about to begin. In which case, I bid you good luck.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Woman in blue attire. The thick book in her hand closes with a loud thud. Stops back to normal. Strangely, that ordinary loud lingers in my mind. When I come back to my senses, there's no one here anymore. I take a nervous look at my arms and legs.
Nothing seems different about me.
There's no metal on my limbs now. Just ordinary skin and bones.
What the heck was that? A dream?
Yeah, what was that? Would daydream be a word for what just happened? I can't sort out my thoughts, so I think to myself, I can't let it get to me. I just gotta creep. But some things I can't dismiss that easy. You are not human. You have an important promise, which must have been your reason for living.
She said, I'm forgetting something? That I need to remember?
024. My head's hurting again. My chest is hurting again, Labrys. The pain brings back another memory. It's just for a second, and I can't quite catch it, but I saw blue skies and the ocean, and someone else was there. Maybe a white dog, too? I don't know. I think there was a lot more to it, but the last voice I heard stays with me.
I mean, we're loved after all.
The music! Oh, when I come to, my hands are balled into fists. That's when I make a decision. That promise, that reason for living. I have to hang on to it. I didn't hear them. They're cheering. I didn't hear them until now, but there are strange voices everywhere in the school building. Is this the tumult of trials but that lady in blue mentioned? Is that really going to be a thing?
I can't just leave this be. I'm the dang student council president.
Charlotte, what's going on? It's good to see you. Loved by each other, get a lesbots. As student council president, I have to find out what's going on in my school. I need to make sure the students aren't getting involved in anything dangerous. I start running towards the first floor. Hey guys, remember the one thing that I was trying to avoid last night? Well, take a look at what just freaking happened. I love my life. We literally could have just toughed it out for that one. Oh my god. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid. God. You can now continue from the cliffhanger. Wait, what? And you, Yosuke, Chi, and Yuki attend. Hold on. What? That was gonna be more after the game. Okay, time to stream it. Right, yeah. Good night. Stream's over. Okay. You can now continue from the cliffhanger in you, Yosuke, Chie, Yukiko, Kanji, and Teddy's stories. Alright. Clear. Okay, so we still can't even get all these now. We still don't know who this one is. Alright, so I guess we're going back in this order. Okay, there's so much more. That's why it's 68%. Okay, jeez. Oh, goodness. Alright, Yeah, it's time to finish the others now. I thought they were all going to get continued on to the... You know what? Screw it. It doesn't matter. We're starting with your Narukami story. We're continuing it. Let me... click. That was stupid. Why would I start from the beginning? You're out of your freaking mind. Continue from cliffhanger. Ooh, this.
You're lying. This isn't real. I'm not a machine. You're not me. You're not me.
She's denied the truth of the Shadow's creation. With this, the Shadow's face twists with an evil rapture.
Finally, you finally said it. Now I can be myself.
Oh, okay. Ooh, brand new cutscene, I guess? Okay.
Yes, the power.
The power. Oh, that was so bananas. I'd hope I could. It was really. It was bananas. I hope I could save her before it got to this point. But that might have been. It might have been impossible anyway. It's difficult enough to confront the truth, and in her case, it was accompanied by revealing the true form she'd been so desperate to hide. She's a machine, and she was forced to perform painful acts that most likely no one could ever comprehend. The truth she was avoiding wasn't just part of her personality, but her actual body itself. I can't imagine the shock she's experiencing. But now that the reality she built for herself has crumbled, I want to help her. She may be a machine, but she has a heart. Labrys has denied her past, in which she was forced to fight and kill her friends, and her pain comes out in a long, echoing scream. What has to be done to a heart to cause such terrible screams? There's only one thing that we can do. Oh. Does this matter what I say? Oh, no, probably not. For someone who looks like Nyx. We will save Labrys. That's what we're sticking with. Bookmark. Oh, yeah. That one. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. Alright, guess I'm fighting Shadow Labrys. Okay, okay. Do.
Finally. Fight!
Wait! Okay.
Strike trip. Seal dive!
Woo! Seal time!
Strike trip.
Keep doing it! Keep going! Can't stop, won't stop! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Hey. Shadow Labrys always kicks my butt, but then again, I'm usually playing Yukiko. Oh crap, I gotta play this with Yukiko too. Oh lord. Oh, okay. Oh man. Okay. Sure, do that one. Perfect. Okay, we're out of here. The power that Labrys' shadow had gathered dissipates. It's over. That was way faster than any shadow we fought in Persona 4. All that's left is for Labrys to accept the darkness within her. But will she truly be able to do it? I turn around, but Labrys hasn't moved a muscle. She had been avoiding having to watch the battle just now as well. What more can I do for her?
Labrys.
The moment I called to her.
There they are! Yukon! Labrys!
Okay, everyone knows.
Sister, Narukami-san.
Chie and Aiga-san, and not just them. The whole squad. Yukiko and Yosuke are right behind them. And there are even more surprises.
Man, as soon as that invisible wall thing disappeared, I knew you did it.
Yeah!
We ran into Ika-san along the way. She told us about Labrys and everything.
How does she have time to do that? The school's not that big.
A little late, wasn't it? If someone told me what was going on from the start, I would have...
It's true, he would have annihilated it.
You fell into the TV when you were half asleep. For crying out loud, you really know how to blow it when it counts.
Hey, what you going to tell them for?
I don't think this is the time for that.
Huh? Naoto?
Everyone is here.
Yeah, we were surprised too. The job she was on turned out to be related to all this.
What are the odds? Kanji, who had been missing before we went inside the TV, and the real Teddy are here. There's even Naoto, who wasn't supposed to have been able to come into Inaba. It looks like the whole investigation team's been brought back together, and I didn't know it. Everyone says that Rise had told them pretty much what had been going on. Yeah, where is Rise? Like, how is she able to avoid all this? She sure wasn't scanning anything for me. Their smiles are encouraging. I turn to speak to Labrys, who has been silent all this time.
These are my friends. We've all faced our weaknesses at one time or another.
Labrys finally responds.
Your weaknesses. You've all faced your shadows?
Everyone gathers around Labrys. Group hug! Labrys tries to shrink away nervously, but Rise is behind her and won't let her retreat. She said, "Gotcha!"
Sheesh, enough doom and gloom. If you don't hurry and accept her, she'll get all lonely.
But I'm a weapon who didn't want to fight. And I dragged you all into this.
You're still hung up on that? It's over already, dummy.
Your jumping skills were amazing, but you're surprisingly sensitive, aren't you?
What is that
Yeah,
have to do with her jumping skills?
I'm like, doesn't have anything to do with anything, Chie.
You're really cute, Labby-chan. You're so metal-luring.
Metal-luring. Yo, you hear this dude. Yeah, baby boy Kanji.
Are you all listening to me? Labrys needs to face her shadow now, and...
This was going well at first, but now everyone's talking about different things and we're completely off topic. The freaking investigation team. They get so distracted, like all of them. This was going well at first, but now everyone's talking about different things and we're completely off topic. Of course, that's not unusual with all of us. I had to laugh, and I apologize to Labrys that things didn't quite wrap up as I hoped. Labrys looks back at me with a blank expression. Can she tell that we're not treating her any differently? I turn towards Aiga-san and she meets my gaze. She nods silently, then stands before Labrys. She seems slightly nervous.
Nice to meet you, Labrys. Or rather, sister.
This is such a good reunion and everything. Yeah.
I am Aegis, the 7th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon. I am your successor.
Labrys jerks up and looks at Aiga-san. At the same instant, Yukiko gasps in surprise.
What? Excuse me, but you're... I mean, are you also...
You didn't notice?
Yes, I too am a robot.
It just occurred to you now?
Y'all, weren't you with her all this time, Yukiko? How did you not notice something like that? Oh, Yukiko. That is so like you. Once again, everyone looks towards Aiga-san and Labrys, the non-human sisters. Now that I see them staying together, there's something like a family resemblance. Maybe I've been wrong this whole time. If Labrys is Aiga-san's older sister, then should I be calling her Labrys-san? Well, I guess that doesn't matter.
My mission to retrieve you has brought me here. My colleagues are waiting for you.
Are they gonna lock me up again? Well, considering all I did, of course they will.
Labrys' expression darkens. I hadn't thought about it, but if Labrys and Aiga-san are treated as weapons, it's no surprise that there would be measures to keep them in check. But Labrys shouldn't have to just accept it. If she truly is going to be locked up. I make up my mind and wait for what Aiga-san has to say next, but she smiles.
We can discuss that later. Right now, there is an important task you must carry out.
I gotta do this, huh?
Aiga-san quietly points at the shadow that has remained still while we've been talking. God, just standing there the whole time. Labrys looks at the shadow and then turns away and casts her gaze down the ground again. I see. So now I'm going to have to act.
It's okay. We're all right here with you.
I indicate my friends that have gathered around her. I have been forced to fight against my friends, just as Labrys had in the past. But I have been able to endure the suffering that Labrys had not. Well, also, you didn't have to kill your friends, There's kind of a difference. Of course, I hadn't been forced to fight them to death. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mr. Protagonist. But the biggest difference between Labrys and me is that I wasn't alone. Yeah, you pretty much had a whole lot going for you. Don't even try to compare your stuff to her suffering, man. Like, boy, what if I had been all alone in this place? What if everyone else had forgotten about me and I had to fight all alone? Just the thought of that hurt. Labrys had been forced to endure that pain. She must have thought that there was no escaping it. But she'll be alright now. Ugh, we're not going to reject her. It doesn't matter if she's a machine. She's not alone anymore.
Yeah.
Labrys slowly looks around at all the faces, searching each one for confirmation. Finally, she turns back to me and nods. Labrys then walks over to face her shadow. They just let the shadow sit there and watch. When she walks, she no longer seems to be bound by her fear. She then looks down at herself. She looks at the mechanical body that she had conceived herself, that she had convinced herself she didn't have.
That's right. You're me.
You are me. Labrys and her shadow turn to face one another and stare into each other's eyes. She can't avoid looking at the shadow now.
You're the way I was on the inside, screaming to be understood. The pain wanting to be known. You're all I couldn't say. You were always inside me. You're me. A machine with a heart.
Oh. They didn't bother animating anyone else.
I'm sorry I ignored you all this time. I was the one who left you all alone. No. You are me, after all.
Oh yeah, I know. I forgot the entire thing. Yeah, with the
This is my persona.
Yeah, your shadow is your persona. That's why we couldn't use it. Yeah, I completely forgot. I'm dumb. Wait. Amaterasu, what's going on? So she has our reading too? I guess so. Labrys accepted the existence of her shadow and obtained a persona. It's finally over. We take Labrys with us and follow Teddy and Rise to the school's rooftop, where they say it's connected to the TV and Juness. The invisible walls are all gone. Perhaps there were walls like that wherever she came from, and she drew on that in making this place. But I have a feeling she's truly been free from those walls now. As in confirmation, Labrys is slowly warming up to us, smiling more and responding to us when we start talking to her. Hey, hey, hey. When we reach the rooftop, we're surprised to see that the TV world's regained the studio-like appearance that we were accustomed to. Yeah, but all these TVs got all knocked down. However, there are two unfamiliar faces waiting for us.
Mitsuru-san, Akihiko-san.
That's right, he didn't meet them. Oh, he didn't. These people have overwhelmingly intense presences, but thankfully they don't seem to be enemies. The moment we see them, we tense up, but after Aiga-san calls out in recognition, we learn that they are her friends.
I'm Mitsuru Kirijo, Labrys' handler.
Labrys' handler. A bodysuit like something out of a movie, with a fur coat on top. It looks It's a look that doesn't really work, but her name immediately reminds me of something. The Kirijo group, and if she has the same name, she must be quite an influential person on it. The research organization that developed Labrys and Aiga-san must belong to her.
I'm Akihiko Sanada. Sorry for all this trouble.
The man with a red cape appears to be quite comfortable with Mitsuru-san and Aiga-san. He must have been helping them fight shadows for some time. Oh man, you have no idea. Is there some reason why people on shadow extermination squads have to dress like crazy people?
So, what's going to happen to Labrys now?
It's part of the uniform, you. Before we fully introduce each other, Yosuke asked Mitsuru-san what I've been wondering myself. I know all of us must have been worried about this, but I was waiting for a good moment to bring that up. Even Yosuke seems to realize how out of line his question is, and he shrinks back sheepishly, as if regretting having asked the question. I know why Yosuke's worried. Okay, yeah, I know why Yosuke's worried, but why does he keep stepping on landmines like this? Well, if he's on music, stop. Well, if he's already stepped on it, I may as well step on the rest of them. May as well wait for the smoke to clear and see if there's any answer.
Well, you deserve to know. We were thinking of sealing her away again.
I know you were. Akihiko! Like, I know you were thinking about it. They were thinking. Did something change their minds? Mitsuru-san turns to Labrys. There's a smile on her face, but is she smiling for the reason we hope she is?
But our report from Aiga says that thanks to you, Labrys has acquired a persona. She's hardly a rogue test unit anymore. Besides, she has a heart.
Yeah, see? It's funny how all the non-scientists understand that.
We would never treat anyone with a heart so poorly.
That's because you're not a scientist. Don't be a scientist, kids. Oh. Now, that's probably a terrible message, but this is rated T for teen. I'm joking.
Yeah, we did it!
Yeah, look at that. Ooh, the shop music.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy for you, Labrys.
My friends roar in excitement. Labrys looks around at us all, bewildered before saying anything. Even though we've only known her for a very short time, we've already come to accept her as our friend. It'd be like that, man. Mitsuru-san's words come as a great relief, as if I've been worried that she might lock me up too.
Good job, guys. Let me say thanks.
Hold on, let me see something. Is that like Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Science is evil. Never learn about the world. That's right. Science is evil, kids. Never learn about the world. Indeed. I would show the science. Yeah, man. He speaks without any hint of concern, but I see a touch of gratitude in Akihiko-san's eyes. He certainly looks, how can I put it, bold, but he must be honest. He must be an honest and upright person. I guess I could call him stoic. There's a distinct brusqueness to him. I don't even know if I read that right. What the heck is that word? There's no way that people so considerate would neglect the goodness of Labrys' heart. It seems that Labrys can't believe everything she's hearing. She turns from Akihiko back to Mitsuru-san.
You're not gonna lock me up again? No fooling?
We only seal away objects. If I did that to you, knowing you have a heart, I'd be no different from the Kirijo Corporation of old.
Yeah! Oh my god, Mitsuru was a real one! It's pronounced brusque? Are you what? Okay, brusque. What? Oh, I never would have guessed. Thanks, French. Yeah, thanks, French.
Labrys, you've been blessed with good friends.
Yeah. Labrys looks stunned for a moment. Then she scrunches up her face as if about to cry. But then her face lights up with a brilliant smile. Who would think that anyone capable of making these expressions was just a machine? A scientist would think that. I find myself almost moved to tears as well. We're just about to leap forward to congratulate Labrys once again when... Okay. Labrys' head droops suddenly, like a puppet whose strings have been severed. Her eyes are gray! I'm about to rush over to see what the matter is. When I see Akihiko-san take a fighting stance, I realize that this is no ordinary matter. Suddenly, a bizarre voice emanates from Labrys.
It's not over yet.
I can see that. That isn't Labrys' voice. This abnormality seems to have made Mitsuru-san come to a realization.
What? It's the same communication system as ours.
Everyone, step away from Labrys!
Mitsuru-san and Akihiko-san rapidly shout instructions to us. We all spread out and watch Labrys from a distance.
I cannot gain access. She is being hacked.
Who's hacking her?
It isn't coming from inside this facility. The signal originates elsewhere.
How are they doing? Oh wait, no, is it the dude? The voice, the announcer.
You mean outside the TV?
Would it be outside? It could be outside the TV. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it has to be. If it's not in here, outside the TV, that's right. But yeah, how are they reaching it? I curse at myself for having forgotten what was supposed to have been the cause of all this. All this was going on because Labrys has somehow been placed into a TV. So there has to be someone outside who threw her in there, or in here. The same person who stole Labrys from the Kirijo group, then threw her into a TV, is now taking direct control over her.
This is just a little extra resistance. Now, entertain me.
The nonchalant voice fills with malice. With a dazed look in her eyes, Labrys looks up and dashes forward. She's fast. I barely dodge her axe in time. Surprised, I look up at Labrys once more. Her eyes are blank, as if she wasn't looking at anything. Those eyes were once filled with the strength of responsibility and awareness of duty. Her face had once been filled with sorrow over her painful past. And she had smiled when she had found real friendship for the first time in her life. Whoever is controlling her has stolen all these things from Labrys. Then. Okay. We'll save her no matter what it takes.
We'll save her no matter what you try.
Okay. Crap. I wish I knew this was making a difference. Like, oh, poop. Here. We'll put you down for here on number 2, I guess. Like, are we gonna have extra endings? Because we know that's a thing now. So I guess we'll see. Labrys! Okay.
Finally. Fight! Strike true.
Zero time! Don't give her any time. Don't give her any time to attack. Give her no time. Oh no. Okay. Are you kidding me? No! Okay. We're fine. Yes. On this one.
My, she was quite easily defeated. Evidently, I didn't push her far enough. Well, she is a test unit, so this is as far as my little game goes.
Labrys has stopped moving. The only sound is the smug voice that continues to come from her. Those heartless words cause anger to boil up within me.
Who are you? Why are you toying with people's emotions like this? Labrys isn't a tool. If you want to fight, then come out and fight!
Yeah, this will wreck your day.
You're quite passionate. You, Narukami, was it?
This person, whoever he is, knows about me. Then maybe it isn't a coincidence that we were dragged into this. This revelation shakes all of us.
Labrys' shadow was only the mastermind of the tournament. I see now. You're the true culprit behind the whole thing.
Chef Kiss.
Indeed, it was I who stole Labrys away. Since I don't have a persona and can't enter a TV, I needed a puppet that could run amok for me.
Okay.
Labrys' persona was only partially awakened, so I had a feeling her shadow would appear if she underwent a little suffering. You got the better of me this time. You deserve to know at least that much.
Enough is enough. I've never been so irritated, knowing that I can't do anything to whoever is controlling Labrys.
This time, so your scheme hasn't ended.
Well then, everyone, until we meet again.
The communication cuts off abruptly without answering me. Labrys immediately slumps to her knees. Before I can even begin to move, Aiga-san is already at Labrys' side to support her. Aiga-san looks at me and nods, confirming that Labrys is alright. That's good, thank goodness. Labrys is okay. I feel a bit of my strength drain from me. Still, the sword in my hands feels awfully heavy. Misuru-san speaks up from behind me, even as I consider this.
It seems whoever our adversary is, they're connected to us. I advise you not to get involved in this matter any further. From here on, you should leave this to us.
You know it's not gonna happen. Until we meet again in Arena Ultimax, maybe? Could be, I have no idea.
What? Wait a second.
Yeah.
We went through this whole big thing and that's it?
I know, right?
She's right. There's no way in hell we're backing out of this now.
Labrys is our friend now.
I understand how you feel, but this is too dangerous for you.
We're persona users.
We will do our best to ensure that no harm comes to you. Trust in us and let us work.
My friends bristle at Misuru-san's proposal. After all, we've come this far, and we already knew about the dangers. There's so much I want to say, but I can understand why they want us to stay away.
Guys, I think we can trust Mitsuru-san. We should let them handle this.
My friends respond with looks of shock. Of course they don't agree, but now's not the time to complicate matters. One of them should understand why I'm backing down so easily. What? Huh? Huh? What? What are these options? Holy crap. I mean, the obvious answer is Yosuke, because that's his partner. Like, why would Kanji know? Say that will still help. Let's go. I stare directly into Yosuke's eyes for a moment, hoping that he understands my intention here. Come on, Yosuke, back me up.
Yeah. We're all tired, so let's just get the heck out of here.
If that was the best he could do, then I'm really glad we didn't pick Kanji. Jesus. That was physically painful, Yosuke. Smooth, Yosuke. Oh well. I sneak a glance towards Misuru-san and the others to see if they picked up on this, but none of them appear to have noticed. Maybe they're just pretending not to notice. Well, in any case, it means we've been let go for now. I sigh with relief before urging everyone into the exit TV. We ain't done! Yosuke will understand Kanji is the joke answer. We gotta do the joke answer, see what happens, man. When I return to the real world, exhaustion from the events of the day catch up to me. I'm more tired than I expected. Then again, I've been fighting all this time. It can't be helped. Everyone seems tired too, so we decide to go our separate ways for the day. Still, everyone is safe, Labrys included. It'll still be a while before this case is completely closed, but I think we can assume that the disturbance has been settled for now. I worry about the mastermind. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I worry about the mastermind that taking control of Labrys, but I need to rest for now. When I get back home, Nanako greets me with a bright smile. Nanako! The moment I see that, all the exhaustion of the day hits me, along with a profound sense of relief. I can't keep myself from staggering. Nanako and my uncle were worried a bit by that, but that doesn't bother me at all. There was something I wanted to do in my room, but I hadn't even been in my room for an hour when my awareness melts into the darkness. dream? No, that's not it. Are we going back to the Velvet Room? My vision is quietly enveloped by familiar blue. Yep, blue color. Velvet Room. Yusuke is cringe personified, or perhaps personified. Ah! This is the Velvet Room. Oh, there's nobody here.
The actions you took,
that's right.
The way you withstood this trial, it truly shook me to my core.
Margaret said she was shook to the core. Okay, I forgot they don't show people on here. She was shooketh to the core.
You have bested the misfortunes dealt to you and learned an important lesson.
Margaret is smiling more than usual and appears to be blushing slightly as well. Ha! I only did what came naturally to me, but she must have discovered something more than that. The path that leads past the door we've opened, the door to the future. I don't know what it is for sure, but I have a good idea that we've taken our first steps on it. I nodded understanding, and Margaret continues.
Now, I have a personal matter to discuss with you, not as a resident of this room. The one with malicious intent who struck at you today. This malice has not faded or subsided in the least.
I never had any reason to think otherwise, Margaret.
I'm worried about you.
Aw, what a sweetheart.
It may be that fate will deal you a third trial. Do you have the resolve to face it?
Will we meet again? Bring it on.
You are strong. I will never cease to find you intriguing. It seems my fears were groundless. I'm already anticipating our next meeting. Until then, farewell.
Farewell. Margaret smiles once more, and my vision begins to fade. The dream is ending. I fall into a deep sleep. Ugh. Okay. Okay. I wake up to my phone ringing. According to the call, we're supposed to meet up at the outskirts of the shopping district, at the crossroads in front of a gas station. When I arrived, the other members of the investigation team had already shown up. Surprisingly, the one who called us was Labrys. Why? She wanted us to come so that she could say her farewell to us. See, look, they're so cool. They're nice. They will let her do that. Oh, there goes a gas station.
Is that it?
It's the gas station that started it all. The freaking gas station, Izunami.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Oh, look at the thing he's wearing. Oh, I guess that's his old school uniform. No, it's not. Wait a minute. Everybody's wearing... Wait a minute. It's May. Why are they wearing these? Aren't they hot? Well, technically it's still spring. So maybe they're fine. Eh.
Man, it's so long. What the heck kind of car is that? How does it even turn corners?
Okay, wait. Okay, so yeah, she's been wearing the same thing too. Yeah, I just wasn't paying attention. Hey, Josh, what's going on? How are you? Good to see you. A long limousine drives up to us with a surprising speed. It's so long that I can't believe that it was able to handle the country roads of Inaba. I don't think I'll ever see another automobile like this in my life. You ride in one sometimes, though. Like, the Velvet Room is definitely inside a limo for whatever reason. The limo slows to a stop and smoothly parks beside us. Aw, yeet. Mitsuru-san climbs out of the back seat and nods to us. Labrys and Akihiko-san are in the back seat as well.
You're looking good, Labrys.
Sorry I made you come
Just
here all of a
Labrys.
sudden, but there was something I really wanted to tell you guys.
When I look at her, Labrys smiles and looks embarrassed. She takes a moment to look around at all of us, then continues.
I decided to work with Mitsuru-san.
This is gonna be cool, man.
I want to catch the darn culprit. Not only that, but, you know how you guys had my back during this whole mess? Yeah. This time, I want to get yours.
You go and do that.
I can't help but smile at the conviction and trust in her words. Labrys has faced her weakness and accepted it, and she's about to begin walking towards the goal she found on her own. That's why I don't see any reason to stop her. It'll be sad to see her go, but this decision is one Labrys made for herself.
This definitely ain't the last you've seen of me.
Ultimax!
When I come back, we'll hang out some, okay?
In Ultimax!
I'll be waiting, and so will everyone else.
Come back soon.
To lose such a rare beauty again, it's so tragic.
Okay, you were really reaching on that one.
That's what you're sad about?
Everyone has their own response to Labrys' news. But one thing's for sure, we'll be waiting for her. There's no lie behind that sentiment. After all, she is our friend. Why is that in quotation? She is our friend. Come on, man. What were you doing? Mitsuru-san tells Labrys that it's time. Oh, that it's time. And they get back into the limo. Labrys looks me right in the eye. She seems as if she might cry at any second, but is resolved not to. She smiles.
You guys are the best. I'm glad it was you who were there when I woke up.
Well, see ya.
Man and machine. I wonder if there's truly a difference between them anymore. The thought comes to me as we wave our final goodbyes to Labrys. The limo demonstrates impressive agility as it speeds off down the narrow rural roads. Now what?
Aw, she's really gone.
Yeah, what's that over? Okay, I can't see any difference, but I was sitting here wondering what the that blue light was over there where the limo used to be. Is that like the opening to the Velvet Room? Just chilling?
Seriously. Wish she could have stayed a little longer.
I would have liked that myself, but they have their own tasks that must be done.
Wait, so what are you doing? You were on a mission. You had a job. Yosuke and I share a glance after Naruto says that. Their own task, huh? It's not just theirs. We smile at each other. These freaking dudes. Ever since I answered Mitsuru-san's proposal inside the TV, I've had my mind made up. Yosuke already knows how I think. It's because he loves you. Then again, that conversation wasn't very long ago. It had only been this morning. What? I don't know how she found my number, but after Labrys' phone call earlier, I decided to cook breakfast for Nanako and Uncle Doji. Nanako hears me making noise in the kitchen and stands next to me excited. She is so precious.
I'll help too.
Look. Her face. Oh, that calendar. I panic for a moment when Nanako reaches for the other cutting board and a knife. I consider stopping her, then I decide not to. Like, she was doing all the cooking before you ever showed up to the picture, right?
If you're gonna use the knife, be careful, okay? Make sure you don't cut yourself.
What do you think she did before she met you? Like, what?
Uh-huh. I'm always careful when I cook with you.
Nanako picks up a cucumber from the counter and begins slicing it diagonally. Her skills are still clumsy and unsteady, but all I can do is caution her about how to hold the knife, and then I watch her work without intervening. She doesn't have to become a master all at once. She just needs to not cut herself. All it takes is a constant progress, little by little. The same can be said for me, or anybody. Even though things may hurt us, and we may want to give up, we just have to keep trying as many times as it takes until we see our goals through. Instead of nothing changing, I wish to see everything changing, along with myself.
Oops, sorry, Nanako. Could you put the knife down for a second?
I gotta watch you. Nanako! Okay, that's a little disgusting phone ring right now. I ensure that Nanako has put down the knife before I answer my phone. I didn't have to look at the screen to know who was calling.
Hello? Is this Yosuke?
Like you don't know. Listen, about yesterday.
I thought this was coming.
Did I make this a yeah, I gotta use it for the thumbnail, right? Yosuke rushes on, as if irritated that we had to have this conversation over the phone, but I managed to calm him down. Yeah, relax, Yosuke. Did you sleep? It's funny that he's getting so excited over this, but I'm glad he managed to wait the whole night before calling me.
Yosuke, do you remember the Moonlight Bridge? The one from our class trip?
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah!
I used to be a city boy too, remember? Hey, were you checking out the Kitty Joe group online?
Boy, we're gonna go back. They're gonna have another school trip. They're having another school trip. It's his boyfriend. Perceptive as always. Now that's my partner. Oh, that's great. When I went back to my room last night, I spent as much time as I could searching for information about the Kirijo group online before I fell asleep. Of course, there wasn't anything about an organization involving Labrys or Aiga-san, but the little I did find was better than nothing. Yosuke asked me if I plan to go back on my word to Mitsuru-san and the others. I did say that we ought to trust them to solve this mystery, but I never said we should let them do it alone. After all, the person behind everything may be after us. On top of that, they are using others in horrific ways.
We can't back down from this, right?
Now you're talking, partner.
Yosuke and I continue to talk. We know that we're getting closer and closer to a battle with an enemy we haven't even seen yet. There's only one thought in my mind. No matter what kinds of hardship awaits us on our path, we will continue to fight on. As long as we have friends that will walk the path alongside us. Nanako watches me talk on my cell phone and smiles.
You seem excited, big bro.
I smiled back at her innocent face before making a confident declaration. I am excited.
The investigation team is back in action.
Wait. She knows about... Does she know about the investigation team? Kinda? I don't know. I'm worried about something that does not matter. Was that it? You can now continue the cliffhangers from Naruto Mitsuru-san. Okay, so maybe I'm not using that thumbnail. What? Okay, so we're just gonna... What? Hold up. Okay. Naruto Mitsuru, okay, that's everyone's. 70%. I'm gonna see what happens if we say kanji. Yo, kanji. Let's see.
My, she was quite easily defeated.
Who are you? Labrys?
Wait. Is there a way to... I can quick skip? What's quick skip do? Oh! Oh, hey! Okay, cool, I can do that. Let's see, little kanji. I stared directly into Kanji's eyes for a moment. He gonna start blushing. I hope that he understands my intention here. Yo, yes! I called it. What did I say? The Kanji blushes and looks away. Oh, this is incredible. Oh, man. Come on, Kanji, get with the program. Hey, wait. What did you think I meant? I turned to Yosuke instead. I can't even finish the game. That's funny to me. Kanji XU OTP OTP OTP. I fixed Yosuke with a stern gaze, hoping he'll succeed, but Kanji failed. Come on, Yosuke, back me up. Yeah, okay.
We're all tired, so let's just get the heck out of here.
Get out of here. Story select. Yeah, we... Oh, that's so stupid. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yo, man. Okay. Hold up. We are going to continue. We're definitely continuing. We have so much time now. We just cleared 2 stories in one night. How crazy is that? Wait, why is hers red? I don't know why that is. Oh well, let's we're gonna continue on with Yosuke. Yo-chan in the cut. But first I want to get my laundry really quick. So I will be back in just a moment. We're just going to take a quick break. But I will play an ad so that way you guys got something rolling. But yeah. So, yeah, I'm just going to play an ad really quick. It should be working. Assuming Twitch is not acting up. If you were subscribed, then you will not see the ad. But, yeah. I'll just let that play for a minute. And then you can listen to chill music. But I'll be back shortly. I just got to get my laundry. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright. I'm back, baby. Let's go ahead. So I got the stuff drying. I got my clothes drying now. So I might have to go back later to get them out of the dryer, but I also might just let them stay in the dryer until the string is over. I don't know yet. We will see. But anyway, let's go ahead and come back to here. Now we're going to start Yosuke Hanamura's, well, continue Yosuke Hanamura's story. Get to the cliffhanger. Let's go. Continue from cliffhanger. When the new girl says Labrys, Miss President opens her mouth trembling.
My name is Labrys. Labrys.
In that instant, her pale face flushes with comprehension. She looks down at her mechanical limbs, and her face twists into a bitter expression. In the meantime, the shadow glares at the other robot girl.
Don't tell me you're... Yes, I am the 7th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Aegis. I am the model that came after you.
So you're here to seize her. Well, I won't let you. I'm sick of that place. I'm going to be free. Isn't that right, me? Won't that be better than letting the Kirijo Route capture you again?
Kirijo. Capture.
The president blankly repeats the shadow's words. She turns to me, her eyes filled with desperation.
I wasn't human?
I should answer her, and I try, but nothing comes out of my mouth. In that moment, I can feel her face ripping apart.
I won't be caged! I will take my freedom!
Freedom! Freedom! The shadow's arm suddenly shoots out across the room. It is connected to her by a long chain, and it catches Miss President Labrys in it. Oh God! The chain reels in like it was connected to a winch, dragging her along. This is very different than what happened in Yu's story. So who's got this real story right? Who got it right? The shadow grabs Labrys and lifts her onto his shoulders. In the next moment, the shadow bursts out of the announcement room. That was fast. I can't believe she's carrying twice her own weight.
Wait!
Wait! The other robot, Aegis, follows right behind. That just leaves Rise and me and a whole lot of questions. What the hell am I supposed to do now? The student council president isn't a human, but some kind of weapon. And there's another robot girl.
Ow!
What? Something smacks me in the back. It's Rise. She's staring at me with flushed cheeks.
Senpai, aren't you gonna go after them?
What about you? You're safe. You're free now. You can leave. Shadow Teddy's not gonna stop you. After that. Yeah, why am I spacing out? Of course I can't just let stuff like in like this. So what if she's not human? So what if she's not what I imagined? She believed in me. She trusted me. And yet I completely failed her. I'm not gonna let it in now. Not a chance in hell.
Thanks, Rise.
She didn't get to be a celebrity for nothing. She's really got some guts. But she's gonna stay right here. Some guts. She's gonna stay right here while we go off to try to find Labrys on our own. Watch. Sure is great to have friends to urge you on.
I'll back you up from here.
See? She's gonna stay right here. Yosuke's your child, and he loves it. You loves your child. I nod with determination. I leave Rise alone in the announcement room and run out the hole in the wall. I can't match their speed, but I know where they're going. When the shadow left the room, she turned toward the stairway. If she was going to head downwards, it'd be faster. It'd be faster to make for the fire escape in the other direction. So while there isn't a whole lot to go on, I think I can guess where they're going. To the roof. Wow, Yosuke's slow. I would have been caught up to them. As I huff and puff my way up the stairs, I see that the door to the roof is open, just as I thought. But when I got there, I didn't see what I expected to. It took my breath away. It looks like a studio, like that place. This is the entrance to the world we used up until the spring. It went away after we solved the mystery last year. but it must have come back when Labrys entered the TV and created the school. I guess that's when everybody saw the Midnight Channel. They all became interested in it, like last time. I guess. Okay. Oh wait, I said this. Okay. That's why it looks exactly the same. You're here. In the middle of the area, Aegis and the Shadows, still carrying Labrys, are at a standoff. Labrys is silent. She looks conscious, but her eyes are empty, as if she's given up trying to understand anything. The Shadow smiles when she sees me and snaps her fingers. She said, but it didn't sound like a snap. It sounded like just metal scraping against each other, causing sparks. Suddenly, the area is enveloped with a strange presence.
What?
Huh?
The Grand Prix isn't over yet. If you want to chase me, you better fight each other.
Girl, you got your mind.
Hey, wait!
This ended so differently in Yu's story. I thought you were partners. How come you don't have the same story? I tried to chase after the Shadow. Yeah, why don't they line up if you're partners? Try to chase after the Shadow, but run into another invisible wall. This crap again. The Shadow disappears back to the school building. Yeah, man. Looks like I just... Looks like I just helped her buy more time. The Grand Prix isn't over. Don't tell me I gotta find more to keep going. So now I have to fight this robot. I guess I timidly ask her. Hell, I don't know anything about her other than her name. First I need to find out. What the hell is she doing here?
Is it true you came to capture her?
You're Captain Ressentiment. Yosuke Hanamura, correct?
She knows me. And she knows about the Ressentiment part. Everyone knows about it. Someone killed me.
I saw you in the video advertising this tournament. The one showing the people currently in this world.
Did you now?
Still, Ressentiment, huh? It still really pisses me off, but to be honest, it's not that far from the truth.
Normally, I would recommend that you evacuate at once, but neither of us can leave. I must go after her.
What a coincidence. Me too.
But this has nothing to do with you.
I may not have meant to, but I hurt that girl. She was depending on me, and I turned my back on her.
Not a human, a robot, so what? That's what I wanted to say to her, but I couldn't. That's why.
That's why I need to go and apologize.
When I say that, Aegis' expression relaxes. Aegis! Like her, you're so precious when you smile. Yeah, they just made Aegis look really cute in this one. It's a really natural expression, very human-like. Labrys' face was like that too.
I think I should explain certain things to you. I'm not authorized to disclose everything, but...
She slowly begins to speak. Apparently, and then we have this one too. Apparently there were incidents involving shadows and personas outside Inaba too. They didn't start recently either, but they made an unofficial squad to deal with stuff like that, and Aegis belongs to that group. She's a weapon created solely to fight shadows. She was given a soul so that she could summon a persona, the only method of dealing with shadows. Miss President Labrys was a prototype, but she went AWOL. Holy crap. I mean, after last year, I'm ready for any kind of crazy story, but this still takes me by surprise. Of course, it's not all that hard to believe when one of the robot girls is standing right here in front of me. But still.
There are shadows outside the TV too?
We would never have realized that a television could lead to a space like this.
Well, I'm surprised by what you just told me, so I guess we're even.
We're even. Wait, there's a lot going on in the chat. What's up? Hold on, what did I miss? Kind of wish the C team had an opening. Competing in the tournament. They'll probably mention her. They actually have titles. I forgot what they were because we could see them when you fight as them on like the hub. I forgot what they all were, but I was trying to read them as we went on. I'll have to look at them again. Yeah, they made her adorable. I tried joking and smiling, but Aigis doesn't smile back. She just, she looks straight at me. Her eyes are filled with strength. I can tell she's measuring me up. Come to think of it, Labrys looked at me the same way when we first met. I remember thinking, man, those eyes.
Hey, please tell me, what's going to happen to Labrys once you catch her?
I cannot answer that.
Aigis hesitates before answering, like she has to squeeze it out of her throat. But that pause says more to me than her words.
If you have no other questions, then let us begin the battle. There isn't any time to spare. Please don't resist. I can knock you out painlessly if you comply.
Yikes. But hey, can't back down.
I act cocky so that I won't get scared. But when I smile, I know I can't just let her beat me.
Are you really going to fight a living weapon like myself? I do not mean to boast, but your chances of success are low.
I'm still a guy. And guys should help out crying girls, right?
For some reason, this brings a smile to her face. Then I had a thought. Was she trying to scare me to keep me from getting into something dangerous? Perhaps this is her way of trying to be kind to me. Well, if it is, it's not going to work. I'll never forgive myself if I was sent home now. I lose something important to me. I've already made my decision. Maybe Aigis sends that resolution to me because she takes a fighting stance.
I understand. I accept your challenge. Here I come.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna save over these because I don't think those really matter. If they do matter, then oh well, we'll just come back one day. Yosuke Aramura. Okay. Well, you had 19 scenes, so will we get 19? Let's fight. Oh, we can see what Aigis' title is right now. Yosuke's is Captain Rizantamar. What was Aigis'? Let's see.
Finally.
The Heartless Armed Angel.
Severe impact. Heavy light damage. Heavy damage. Severe impact. Some damage to this persona.
Oh, she hit me.
Oh, Lord! No. Quick grab. Fire missiles.
Ah!
Fire missiles.
Stop!
Heavy damage. Severe impact. Light damage. Grab severe impact. Severe impact. Ready. Over. Athena. Damage. Severe impact.
I love she still hits that Naruto run when she runs in here like just like in the game. Oh. I didn't realize she was almost dead. Okay. Yeah. Save over that. Save over that. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be alright. It's a beautiful title in the toaster. Yo, this song was in my head earlier today. This particular song. Like this particular version of the song. My shoulders bounce up and down as I wipe my sweaty face from my sleeve. I'm completely out of breath.
Well done. I'm surprised you defeated me.
I'm like, bullets will do that to you, Yosuke.
But this may have been for the best.
Huh?
You are truly concerned for her, even after discovering that she's a living weapon. Your sympathy is much more impressive than that of a fellow machine like myself. Such consideration is immeasurably warm and cherished for us.
Aigis' voice is gentle, but she also sounds a little sad. I sense like she's carrying a burden that I can't imagine. I don't know what to say, but she gives me another of those soft smiles.
I met my own friends once, and reached my own answer. I was thinking of telling my sister of these experiences.
Oh, she's your sister.
But I think it's better that you tell her instead.
Will I be able to do that? Wouldn't it be better for Igus to go? I cannot get over this particular face they gave Igus. My goodness. Right? She's thinking of Dorkun. No, the answer is already there. I had to face Labrys for Igus' sake as well. I looked straight into Igus' eyes and to show my determination.
I don't know if I have the answer you're talking about, but there is something I want her to know.
The answer.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it across, but when I was going through tough times, I had my friend.
My friend. What happened? What, he bit his tongue or something? Can't wait for Igus' ending in the relationship. Oh, yeah. What's he blushing for? That was such an awesome speech and I muffed the last word. Silence ensues.
Friend.
Dude, you pick up on everything?
Yeah. He bit his tongue.
Pure disappointment when you open your mouth. Now I understand.
Dang.
How do you know about that?
What a nerd.
My database is perpetually being updated. Even as we speak, I am receiving information about you from the server. Known for wearing a trash can on his head. I comprehend.
Oh my god. That happened once and they never let him live it down.
Wait, how come all this information about me is bad? And what's this server you're talking about?
It's the Megami Tensei wiki.
To think you would have such hobbies. The possibilities of man are truly infinite.
That's not...
Senpai, can you hear me?
Yeah, where the heck were you? She's like cracking up at all this. She's like, okay, time to give to business. A transmission from Rise. That's right. Now's not the time to be acting stupid.
Loud and clear. Did you pick up Labrys' trail?
She's headed for the announcement room again. I'm gonna get out of here while I can.
Yeah, you should have been doing that from the get-go. The announcement room again. At first I was worried about Rise, but now that I think about it, as long as she can use her persona to attract the enemies, she's safer than anybody in here. Alright, time to catch up. If the shadow needed to make us fight to stall for time, it means she's still got something up her sleeve. I slapped my cheeks to wake myself up a bit. I'll finish it at this time.
I entrust Labrys, my sister, with you.
What is this nurse that you keep looking for? As I'm leaving, Ayas' voice calls out from behind me. Her words relieve me.
I don't know, that you were gonna capture her and lock her up somewhere. Her shadow was talking about how she didn't want to be caged again, and that she wanted to be free. But you don't seem like the type to do that. I think you really do have her best interests in mind. I'll bring Labrys back to you, whatever it takes, Aika-san.
Hanamura-san, thank you.
Look at that. Labrys does have a place to go. Yeah. She doesn't belong here in this made-up school. I bow to Igus to start running again. I returned to the announcement room and opened the door. All I saw was... Wait, is the hole still there? Couldn't you just gone through that same hole? Well, maybe the door was closer. Who knows? I returned to the announcement room and opened the door. All I saw was Labrys sitting alone in the middle of the room. Her mechanical legs were splayed on the floor, and she seemed to be mumbling something happily. Okay, that's not right. The shadow was nowhere to be found. Where is she watching from? Oblivious to my suspicion, Labrys starts talking to me in a cheerful but almost lifeless voice.
Oh, it's you, Yosuke-kun. What's wrong? Shouldn't you be in class?
Dang, she lost it. Oh, she's lost it.
You're not thinking straight. We're inside the TV world. You're not the student council president.
What are you talking about? I came here to broadcast a student council announcement.
Labrys looks up with empty eyes. She's no longer in her human form, but her stuck-on smile is painful to look at. That's not her real smile. I take a deep breath.
Labrys. That's your name. You know that, right? Let's go back and put an end to this fake world.
Why? Why are you saying that stuff?
Labrys' eyes finally look at me clearly. She looked at reality.
I want to stay here. This is the only place I can belong.
Labrys slowly stands up and puts her arm behind her back. She removes her wings, and they expand to form a giant axe.
I won't go back. I'm gonna stay here forever and ever.
She brings down the hammer with incredible speed. It was actually an axe. To swing the huge chunk of steel like that so easily, that's just not humanly possible. I mean, I expected as much, but I can't go easy on her.
I'm sorry I have to do this. I'll apologize as much as you want later. But right now, I've got to stop you with everything I have.
All right. What's Labrys' title? I want a versus card. I want a Persona 4 Arena versus card. Those are cool. Yasagami Steel Council President. Oh, the music! I was paying attention. It's okay. What were you doing? What happens when I do this? Okay, that was a bad idea. Really? Yes, bookmark. It's saved, right? I think it's saved. It probably saved. I hope it does. I hope so. I think we're fine. We're okay.
Why? Why can't I stay like this?
She's hurting me.
What good will it do for you to forget everything? You know that you're trying to ignore the truth and that you're lying to yourself. That'll only bring you more pain.
Labrys drops to the floor, crying her heart out. I know this is for her own good, but seeing it hurts me deep down inside. Heck, just hearing it hurts me, let alone seeing it. Labrys looks at me with eyes filled with misery.
You wouldn't understand. No one can understand how I feel.
That's right. They'd never understand.
Man, you got this done way faster. What are you doing, Yosuke? That's why he was the leader. An ominous voice butts into our conversation.
Shadow. So you were nearby after all.
Why wouldn't I be? I'm her.
Damn. Whenever she is, or wherever she is, I can't see her. Where is she hiding? As I'm looking around. Ooh, that's different. Yo, Persona 4 Golden for the PS4 is looking great. Whoa. When the dankness disappears, the scenery is changed completely. The view outside the window is changed to something weird and creepy. A piercing red light fills the room. Hey, Big Bad Wolf. Thanks for the host, dude. I appreciate it. How are you, man?
What's going on?
Good to have you. What is it? Some giant metal container, like a furnace, and something's being tossed into it like garbage. Right, so all of her sisters. Wait, we're gonna see 024. We're gonna see her hair. Oh no, Oh Lord, I don't like this. I look closer and see the garbage looks like arms and legs. Hey, it looks like people. I try to calm the horror I feel creeping up my spine. I just don't know how to describe it. All I can say is that wherever this is, it's nasty. This isn't the announcement room anymore. As I was fixated on the view outside, the shadow appears silently from the corner of the room.
And I still need her, so I can become myself.
She approaches me as she talks. Her face is illuminated by two things: the red light from the room outside and the madness in her eyes. I back away in spite of myself, but the shadow ignores me, drawing close to Labrys. Shoot, that's right. Labrys hasn't said the words that the shadows need to hear. Her shadow hasn't gained true power yet. That's why she was trying to buy time.
Forgetting was your only escape route, but that's been stolen from you too. Poor pitiful me.
Labrys' shadow turns and begins regaling her. Regaling her. Her lips are at Labrys' ear. Her words tugging at her heart.
You made them go through the same pain, but in the end, they still didn't understand.
The same pain?
It was so painful. It made you so sad. You hated destroying them.
Labrys! Destroying them. I take another look at the horror show outside the window. The broken human figure is being thrown to the incinerator. This is a sight Labrys' heart created, right? And that means this is. I suddenly felt like I could grasp the weight Labrys was bearing in her heart. And I could see how heavy that weight was. The shadow takes a quick glance at me and continues speaking.
He was forced to fight his friends too. But he didn't feel the despair we did. He wasn't alone, after all. He's completely different from us. Not him, or an ordinary machine. We don't belong anywhere, and we'll always be alone. No one will ever understand us. Please stop!
The shadow needs to have Labrys deny that they're the same. I knew that, but I couldn't stop her. Why not? You should be doing that. I quietly watch as the two of them talk.
I'm not alone! I'm not!
Ooh.
If they don't understand, who will? Only ones who could were all destroyed. By our own hands. No! That was you! Not me!
Uh-oh.
You're not me!
Why? That makes me think of that freaking dub. Yeah, 'cause it's like, hey, shouldn't we stop them before they say the thing? That would make life so much easier.
I'm free now! No one can capture me! I'm truly free!
Another cutscene. It's the same one this time.
Yes, the power!
The power. Yosuke knows that she won't feel better though. She needs to deny it or accept it herself. Otherwise, Shao keep hurting. But he's still gonna basically end up intervening either way though, because we're getting ready to fight the Shadow Labrys right now. And then he's got to do like a little talk because we always got to talk to them and everything. And then it'll be like, oh, maybe you're right. Yeah, you're right. This is me. So either way, he's going to be intervening ever so slightly just to get her to think about it and then be like, yeah, this is me. Because that's how it goes. That's how it happened for everybody else. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there it is. Whoop, there it is. The shadow goes wild. It strikes Labrys. Oh no! Knocking her aside. You see this? You see this? We could have avoided that. I catch her from behind. Labrys looks up to me, a bit surprised. But the look in her eyes is frail, ready to fade away at any moment. Oh no! I smile at her.
Don't worry. It's okay if you can't at first. It's really hard to accept yourself. The only reason I could do it was because I had friends to help me. It would have been impossible to do on my own. I'm here with you now. And you've got Aige-san too. We'll help you face yourself.
See, all this could have been said. All of this could have been said before she said, "You're not me." It literally could have been like, "That's not true." It's like, Labrys, human, robot, it doesn't matter. You have a heart. You're you and everything. Like, you have personality and all that good stuff. You have feelings and everything, and they're all valid. And you're not alone because I'm here with you right now, and Aige is here for you too. Yeah, they could have done all that. It would have been all that. She was almost there because she was like, "No, I'm not alone." That was a great start. That was a great start. But then we would have a fight. We still could have had a fight somehow. We could have had just switch over from Yosuke over to Labrys. Let us play as Labrys for a second. But no, that's pretty much it. That's really the only thing we want to get is a fight. We fought Aige. Oh, you know what? You had 2 fights. Because he fought Labrys twice. No, Shadow Labrys and regular Labrys. Yeah, that's right. And I guess we're going to try to give everybody 2 fights. Okay, or something. Whatever. Okay, Atlas. Okay, Atlas. Oh my god. Okay. Shadow's shape is a bit of a surprise. The shadow didn't change, but it summoned a monster behind her. What the hell, man? That's like a persona. It's almost like it is a persona. And it's pretty damn gigantic. Just, what about your persona? He's got like this giant feet and it just kicks the mess out of people. Just looking at it makes me weak in the knees. It's at least 3 times my size. So is your own persona, Yosuke. Have you not seen a persona before? What have you been doing all this time? The Shadow's eyes glow gold as she turns her wings into an axe, like Labrys had. Crap. And it was hard enough to just find the robot girl with just an axe. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm having a hard time thinking I could take her on by myself. But something pops up in the back of my mind. The faces of my friends, of Aige, everyone who's trusted me with all their hopes. Spoken like a true shonen protagonist. I get ready to fight. The power surges through my body, the power of friendship. Alright, now it's my turn to work.
I'm gonna save you no matter what. And when we make a promise like that, we keep it.
Ba-da-bum-bum. Oh, I guess Jirai is only 2 times his size, meanwhile Labrys' persona is 3 times his size. 2 times your size, it's alright. 3 times your size, oh no, it's too big, I'm weak in the knees. Okay, Yosuke. Ba-da-bum-bum. Final. Uh-oh. The Raging Bull of Destruction. Wait, do they have different names depending on whether it's your shadow form or regular form? Ooh, okay. Record day. Whoa. Come on now, poop. Where was I? I had no idea where I went. I just disappeared. Nice. Oh, she did so much health. She took out so much of my health I didn't even realize. Well, it's a good thing I didn't stop attacking. I would have died. Let's go back. The shadow finally stops moving and settles down. I run to Labrys and pick her up. She's still awake, but her expression is gloomy.
I'm such a failure.
No, you're not! Oh, no.
I can't win against anyone. I even let my shadow out. I'm a weapon, but I'm so useless. It would be better if I was just scrapped.
No! The lack of any energy in her voice and body is enough to put me at a loss for words. Do I have it in me to convince her otherwise? That doubt came crawling back into my mind. But I still need to tell you. I open my mouth to put the heavy feelings in my heart into words.
Hey, there was someone I liked once, but she got killed. It's the worst thing you could imagine. I couldn't forgive myself or believe she was gone. I even tried to forget about her. I thought then that no one could understand how I felt. I mean, how could they if they weren't me? Only I could understand how I felt. That's what I thought. I had given up. But that wasn't true. Even if people haven't had exactly the same experiences, they can still understand each other. I have some great friends now to prove it.
Friends.
If I'm strong at all, it's because I have them. I can remember my friends are with me whenever it really counts.
Yeah, but I don't have that.
Yes, you do. Now you do.
You should, though. There must have been someone who was important to you. Just think back.
224 024. I'll be your friend, Labrys. Labrys' lips quiver and she shakes her head gently. A single tear was all it took. Like a dam breaking, she starts to cry.
They're all gone. I can't see them anymore. And it's all my fault.
Yeah, huh. That's what Shadow Labrys was getting at. She didn't just lose them. I don't know the details, but I'm gonna bet that she had to destroy someone herself against her will. I can't imagine the pain that would cause. But
I see. Can't it be us? You're friends.
yeah, see? As I say that, I stretch out my hands to her. But Labrys looks away from me, and she won't take my hand.
How? I'm not human.
So?
Who cares? One of my friends is a shadow.
Yeah.
Remember Teddy? The one who was acting like your knight? He was originally a shadow. And you have Aige-san with you too. I know she was really worried about you.
Really?
She raises her head and looks at me, but she still hesitates. Shoot. I really don't know what to say in situations like this. I bet you would have the best lines memorized just for occasions like this. He probably practices them in the mirror. Let's be real. You probably practices all those lines. Anything that he says. They're like, oh, he's so cool. Like, he planned this out. Okay. So I try something that sounds natural, no matter if it's particularly suave or not. Time to try a joke.
You know, my arm's gonna get tired leaving my hand out like this.
Labrys looks confounded for a brief moment, but it looks like I chose right.
You really are something, you know that?
With a smile, Labrys takes my hand. It's cold and hard, but it feels natural. Because I know that it's the hand of a girl who's trying her best.
I'm not alone.
That's right. We'll be by your side.
Welcome to the squad, Labrys. Labrys nods her head and slowly stands up. I offer to help her up, but she pushes my arm away and walks toward her shadow. The shadow says nothing. It just stares at Labrys.
Wanting everyone to understand. You weren't wrong about how I feel.
Oh, we're gonna do the other cutscene. Okay. I didn't think we were gonna be clearing so many.
I'm sorry I ignored you all this time.
Oh, you think we're gonna be clearing so many stories tonight? It's so short now.
No. You are me, after all.
you so much. Let me check something while this is going. Alright, cool.
Is my persona.
Everything looks good. Wicked. So don't have to worry about that. I'm looking at some extra stuff on my end. So yeah, it's nothing you guys have to worry about. Wow. It's such an elegant white silhouette. It's hard to imagine it was the same as that black bull shadow. I was worried that there might be something wrong, like she was damaged or something. But when she turns to me, I can see strength in her eyes. I can see the strength in her eyes, not just strength, the strength. I breathe a sigh of relief. I lift my face and cheerfully call out to her.
Well, let's get going. Back to where our friends are waiting.
Where our friends.
You got it.
He got that, he's ranking up on a social link. Now that she's accepted herself, she nods to me and smiles like when we first met. No, even brighter. Labrys accepted her shadow and the host disappeared. For a while, I was worried how the P1 Grand Prix was going to end, but it's all over now. So all that's left is for us to get back, to get the heck out of here. I hear from Rise that, all those fantastic invisible walls have disappeared. Now I can go meet up with my buddies in Aigis. Or so I thought. What's next? Led by Rise, oh, they're all here. Led by Rise, you, Chie, and Yukiko all come running into the announcement room. Teddy, Kanji, and Naoto follow them. Way to rush things. But I guess I would want to run around if I was stuck in a cage all day too. The investigation team is back together. Everyone's surprised when they see Labrys. I mean, I can't blame them. She's a robot. I explain the circumstances to them. Labrys looks tense the entire time, but of course, none of us is going to be heartless enough to say she's not a person.
I lost in the very first round. I wish I could have fought a little more.
I'm glad that I didn't have to fight you, Chie. At least fighting against Yosuke-kun didn't trouble my conscience much.
Dang! Oh my god.
It didn't?
There. She can say that because she loves you.
Pardon me if I don't share your optimism, man.
These guys are way too easygoing. As I'm complaining, Kanji seems pretty enthusiastic.
We should do that again sometime. Ain't good for our bodies if we don't let our personas out once in a while.
But normal people can't let them out.
And they just have to worry about it.
I'll sponsor a real Grand Prix.
And thus, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax was born.
I'll call it our very first go on a date with Teddy Grand Prix.
And thus, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax was cancelled.
No one would enter.
Her freaking face too, just like that deadpan face too, like no one will enter. Yo, Yukiko's freaking relentless. She slam dunked on Yosuke. She immediately slam dunks on Teddy. That's Yukiko, burn your dread on Magi for you.
How cruel.
Dang, girl, what happened? She mad because she was cooped up in that room. Teddy balls and throws himself into Labrys' arms, and she hesitantly opens her mouth to speak.
Can I sign up?
Don't.
You shouldn't.
You know what? Count me in.
Kanji doesn't care. Kanji's a real one. He'd be like, hey, why not?
Oh, if you're in, then I'm in.
What's wrong with all of you?
Huh? Well, then me too.
What? Yosuke and Kanji would join thinking that they're going to fight, and then they go on a date with Teddy.
I'm out.
Damn it, you jerks.
Whatever. As long as it makes Labrys smile.
Alright, it's time we go back.
Everyone cheers in agreement. They say, yeah, or something like that. We all head to the roof. I already knew that the roof is where the exit from the TV world was, in the studio area. Plus, we can meet up with Aigis while we're here. Or there. Wait, where is Aigis? Did she just stay there? Yosuke has a bad way, poor boy. All Teddy has to do is bust out the exit, and we'll all be back at the Juness. We climb the stairs, and as I expected, Aigis is waiting for us. When she sees that Labrys is safe, she smiles.
It seems everything has been resolved.
But a pair I've never seen before is standing right behind her. They have intensely intimidating auras. I can tell that they aren't normal people like me. You really want to call yourself normal, boy? I'm guessing they must be members of Aigis' team on the same mission as her.
It's over already. Still don't feel entirely satisfied, though.
Don't be like that, Akihiko. Just be happy that it's over.
I take a closer look at them. One is an amazingly gorgeous woman, and the other is a buff guy who isn't too shabby himself. Robo kisser. Where am I? Okay, and Aigis is pretty easy on the eyes too. But the three of them together, and they really pack a punch. And the way they're dressed, well, they pack a punch too, but in a different way. The beauty in the fur coat steps forward and bows to me. At the same time, Labrys hides behind my back.
Hanamura, yes? You have my thanks for helping us retrieve Labrys.
Her tone is soft but articulate, intellectual, and charming. But one of her words bothers me. Yeah, like retrieve, the heck.
Could you maybe not use the word retrieve?
That's what I was thinking. Like, I'm a little too scared to talk back to her, but I'm not going to budge on that one. She appears taken aback for just a moment. Then she smiles.
You're right. My apologies. I'm Mitsuru Kirijo, Labrys' handler.
Well, I guess handler is better than retrieve. Kirijo. I've heard that name somewhere before. Kirijo? Huh? As in the huge company Kirijo? I turned to Aigis for an answer. Picking up on what I wanted to say, she replied with a smile. Seriously? So the group she had mentioned was because we're all scared silly by the important name. Kirijo-san tells us incredibly politely that they were mostly the cause of the incident. Did Yosuke just say Akihiko was hot? Yes, he did. Labrys hides behind Yosuke. Yeah, I'm just picturing that. That's actually really adorable. She just hides behind him. Where are we? She also explained what I wanted to know about most. How Labrys was going to be treated.
I'm not gonna be scrapped.
I have no plans to shut you down or destroy you. Kirijo-san answered in response. Why didn't you just have her say that? This is like, it was one line. Kirijo-san's answer in response to Labrys' question is so direct that we can't help but cheer. Like, did they go, oh crap, we spent too much money on, or we don't have enough money for the budget, let's cut out this line. They're not going to speak this. We'll just have the player read that themselves. Okay. James responds loud to questions that we can't help but cheer. Okay. Labrys was more perplexed than happy. Kirijo-san takes Labrys' hand and lowers her head.
Indeed, you aren't. You have done nothing wrong. It's actually me who should be apologizing to you.
Oh no, you don't gotta do that.
Oh, she just switched over, okay.
I felt like there was no getting around being sealed away again. I've made friends now, so I thought I could live with it.
Labrys.
I can't believe this is happening. This is all thanks to you, Yosuke-kun.
Oh crap, that's right. He gets 3 fights anyway. We could have skipped the Shadow Labrys fight. Get out of here. Oh my god. We ain't done.
Labrys?
What the? Something's wrong with Labrys. Aigis and the others all look confused, and Labrys' unnatural pause. I know she's been through a lot today. Did she break something? But Labrys speaks in a voice that none of us were expecting.
It's not over yet.
Ugh. Labrys, question mark? Igor question mark? That's not Labrys' voice. It's as if someone's speaking through her mouth.
Is this the same communication system we use?
Not quite.
Everyone, step away from Labrys.
Kirijo-san, seemingly used to dangerous situations, warns everyone. At that moment, Labrys' hand moves, stretching towards the battle axe on her back.
Huh?
And the next instant, lifting the axe without hesitation, she swings right at me. That was faster than I've ever seen. Even the shadow wasn't that fast. The ground is split for several meters, and the fragments fly everywhere. God, watch your eyes. What the hell? What's going on here?
Labrys! Hey, what's gotten into you?
I cannot gain access. She is being hacked. It isn't coming from inside this facility. The signal originates elsewhere.
Yeah.
You mean outside the TV?
This is just a little extra resistance. Now, entertain me.
Labrys' face is completely expressionless as she points her axe at me.
What's happened to you, Labrys? Damn it, why do we have to fight now after making it this far? Ugh!
Again. Did I fail her again? That horrible thought crept back into my mind. I frantically try to shake it out of my head as I lift my weapons. I try telling myself over and over, I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Damn it. Okay. Whoa, there we go.
Finally. Fight!
Whoa! Wait! Okay. We kept that from happening. That's great. What happens when I do this? Woo! I'm glad I moved! I'm so glad I moved, oh Lord!
Just get started. Just get started. Blow away.
Feet slash. Yeah, place a bookmark. That was good. Oh look, we're already past that. Dang, son. Okay. I guess we'll see. Okay. All right. Labrys is... Oh, Labrys is stopped. Ooh, oh my gosh. It's so cold, man. It's making me yawn. Labrys has stopped moving and had fallen to the door. Now she begins standing up, robotically with jerky motions. She begins speaking in that eerie voice again. Oh, speaking of cold, man, it's August now. It's gonna be... We literally just lost our entire summer. Oh yeah, summer didn't even happen. I didn't even have a summer. Oh my god. It's gonna be fall and like next month is gonna be fall. It's gonna be cold. I don't like the cold. Okay. She begins speaking that eerie voice again. Maybe speaking is the wrong word, but it's definitely in my head.
My, she was quite easily defeated. Evidently, I didn't push her far enough. Well, she is a test unit, so this is as far as my little game goes.
So whoever's voice this is the one controlling Labrys? From the way he was talking, I could tell that he wasn't serious. He doesn't comprehend how cruel he's being by controlling Labrys like this.
Who are you?
Ah, yes. I have more than enough data now. I should thank you all. Although this didn't work out, you did stay in until the very end.
Labrys' shadow was only the mastermind of the tournament. I see now. You're the true culprit behind the whole thing.
It hits me when Kirijo-san speaks. That's right. Labrys' shadow split from her after she entered the TV. She merely held the tournament. The shadow couldn't have pushed Labrys in here. Someone else, the culprit, has to exist, or this incident could never have happened.
Indeed, it was I who stole Labrys away. Since I don't have a persona and can't enter a TV, I needed a puppet that could run amok for me. Labrys' persona was only partially awakened, so I had a feeling her shadow would appear if she underwent a little suffering. You got the better of me this time. You deserve to know at least that much.
He admitted it, but his tone was mocking. The culprit is controlling Labrys somehow from a safe haven outside the TV. No way.
You were using Labrys for your own selfish reasons? That's horrible. She has a heart. Do you even know how much pain Labrys went through?
A heart, hmm? Meaningless. Whether or not she has one matters not at all to my plan.
Bastard!
Well then, everyone, until we meet again.
The moment the voice stops, Labrys collapses to the ground like a puppet with cut strings. It's the same thing that you said, but with simpler words. Aigis quickly catches her and holds her up, but it looks like she's unconscious.
Damn it!
I really hate myself for celebrating. I really hate myself for celebrating that the case was closed just a few moments ago. But I'm really pissed off at whoever was controlling Labrys. He knew about all this, but he still manipulated Labrys' heart to do this to her. I'm so angry. I clench my fist so firmly that my nails are digging into my palm. Oh god, you need to cut your nails, son! I can't do... you. Kirijo-san speaks from behind me.
It seems whoever our adversary is, they're connected to us. I advise you not to get involved in this matter any further. From here on, you should leave this to us.
Huh? Are you telling us to back off from this?
Like I can do that. Whoever is behind this knows what Labrys had to go through in her past. No, not just the past. He knew what would happen if she was pushed into the TV world. And on top of that, the instant he figured his plan had failed, he comes and controls her directly and makes us fight each other. It was a dachi. It's like we're his toys. I'm not letting him get away with that.
I understand how you feel, but this is too dangerous for you. We will do our best to ensure that no harm comes to you. Trust in us and let us work.
Come on, we've gotten involved this far. You think we're just gonna shut up and watch you handle everything? She's probably saying that for our sakes, but how can we live with ourselves if they do all the fighting for us? No way, I can't let that happen. I open my mouth to really tell her off. But you spoke first. That's good!
Guys, let's leave this to them.
Huh? Are you serious?
Look at yourself, Yosuke. You can barely stand.
So he noticed. You was right. After all the fighting I've done today, I'm really beat. I'm sure everyone else is tired too, after being stuck in this world for so long.
What?
Yosuke, let's go back.
You staring at me. Oh, they can speak with their eyes. I get it.
I thank you for your understanding. Don't worry, we'll keep you safe.
I'm sorry, Hanamura-san.
Aigis bows apologetically. We all look glum, but none of us object. After all, we know that they aren't doing this out of spite. But is this the last we'll see of Labrys? I peek at her face as she lay in Aigis-san's arms. Of course, since she's unconscious, I can't talk with her. We thank Kirijo-san and return to our world with heavy hearts. We all just awkwardly get out and end up in Juness together. Speak with our eyes, boyfriends! After returning from the TV, we gathered at the food court, but we didn't really talk much. We split up not long afterwards. After all, we were all pretty damn tired. Heck, Chie and Rise put their heads on the table and fell asleep. That's adorable. And they wouldn't be the two to do that. I didn't feel like stopping by anywhere, so I went straight home. And the last thing I could remember was being told dinner was almost ready. Oh, crap. The instant I reached my room, I lost consciousness. And then... Loud electronic beeps brought me back to my wakefulness. I reached out for my alarm clock, but I realized that the beeping wasn't my alarm. It was my cell phone. Time to take the battery out of the cell phone. Time to take the battery out of the cell phone. Damn it. I plugged it in, and now I can't reach it while I'm lying down. I rub my eyes tiredly to get up and grab the phone. The caller is a number I don't know.
Hello? Huh?
Oh yeah, his room. He just has a Juness bag. I'm looking at everything in his room. I shouldn't be looking at everything right now. I'll just get distracted. There's Teddy's clothes. I was awake instantly. The speaker on the line was someone I never expected to hear from. I take a minute to fix my hair and make a mad dash to the place the caller told me to go. When I reach the designated location, there's something that looks completely out of place here in the countryside. A limo. Holy crap, that's long. It was so long, I thought I was seeing things. Yeah, this is definitely no place for a car this awesome.
Oh, there he is. What took you so long?
It looks like everybody else is already here. Or is it like he was the last one to be told about it? I ran so hard I almost barfed, but I finally made it. Yo, day, man, that sounds like a personal problem.
Labrys saw and the others were just about to leave.
I made it in time.
I'm glad I could see you before I left.
He was still gasping for air. That's right, Labrys is the one that had to call. She wanted to say goodbye before she leaves Inaba. How can I refuse that? Still, I never thought one of them, Labrys especially, will call me. Huh? Wait a second.
Huh? Did I tell you my cell phone number?
Obtaining the cell phone numbers of ordinary citizens is child's play.
I guess. Yo, that suit though. Wait, what?
Holy shit, really? Are you accessing that server thing you mentioned?
The Kirijo group is kinda scary. I asked if I could come see everyone. I wanted to give everyone a real goodbye.
Labrys looks down bashfully as she speaks. Aigis and Kirijo-san are watching her from the limo with smiles on their faces. Man, this is a relief. So Labrys can do things that she wants to. I'm glad she's in a group that lets her have freedom. Yeah, man. Yo. OG Persona 3 team, they're real ones. They're real ones. They got you. She really does have a place to belong.
But what'll you do now? Are you going back to that lab?
No. I decided I'm gonna work with Mitsuru-san and them. I want to do my damnedest to catch whoever used me to bait a trap for you all.
There's no hesitation in her eyes as her strong will glares out. What time is it? Okay, we're good. I see. She found what she wants to do.
Sounds like you're ahead of the game.
I'm reminded of the blank career choice paper still tucked away at my desk. God. That sense of haste without direction. The need to keep up appearances. I didn't want to handle that. But maybe it's time to face my future. Oh, I'll write down a big dream.
What do you mean?
Oh, just talking to myself. I'll let you know when everything's been decided.
Will you now?
Okay. Just make sure you tell me, okay?
Labrys answers my smile with one of her own. Then she stretches out her hand. I take a closer look at them. They're quite delicate. I grab her hand and lift it above her head.
A handshake is so formal. I'll show you what the cool kids do.
I use my hand to open hers. Labrys looks confused, but she lets me move her hand. Around.
Huh? Like this?
Yep, that's it.
Here we go. Okay, the clap of our high five echoes through the clear May sky. Okay. This is better. Okay, that was a whole lot more wholesome Where I thought this was going. I'm glad this is the direction it went. Labrys has a crush. It's true. That's fine. I can dig it. Not to be outdone by me, Chie. Not to be outdone by me, Chie, Rise, and the rest give Labrys high fives too.
Everyone, thank you so much. Yosuke-kun, I won't forget about you.
Specifically Yosuke-kun. I'm gonna forget all the rest of y'all.
I'm friends with you now, so I'll stay strong.
The power of friendship. Labrys begins to tear up, and to hide it, she hurries into the limo. Soon after, the limo begins moving quietly down the road. Labrys waves to us from inside the car. Even after the car has gone pretty far, I can still see her waving from inside. She's still waving. Whoa, she's still waving. Everyone starts to laugh a little. Can she see us? Probably. I can barely make out the car from here. Oh, that's a good shot. Yo, that's a good shot. I really like this. The squad. Oh, I love this. This is a good picture. I dig this. He's working. After partying with Labrys, we all ended up hanging out at Juness's food court. You're on the clock. Look at the S apostrophe S is killing me. That's funny. That's right. It's the welcome back party for you we completely forgotten about. We finally can get back to business. Yeah, Naruto just doesn't have to work right now all of a sudden. But still, it feels kind of weird having a welcome back party after saying goodbye to someone.
Come on, let's hurry up and do a toast. I only get a 30-minute break.
Huh? You working today?
Do you not see the apron?
I can't take much time off during Golden Week. Teddy, you were out without permission a couple days ago, so be ready to pay the price.
Woo.
No, but that wasn't my fault. You meanie jerk nurse lover.
He just ran out of things to say. So he just goes straight to that. Oh wait, Rise's gonna be in trouble too. Crap, she talked about that before. She's gonna be in trouble also because she was gone. Her manager didn't know where she was at. She can't be like, oh sorry man, I got trapped in the TV.
Oh, speaking of which.
Shh, quiet you.
How did the conversation go from working? Oh. How did the conversation go from working to wanking in 2 moves? Did they really just I cannot believe. Oh goodness. Nurse lover. Working to waking. Like, good freaking bye. Oh, I can't. What? Did they really just do this? I'm gonna pass out. That's stupid. I don't need them knowing this stuff. So he didn't deny it. Okay, he didn't deny anything. Yosuke is a giant dork. He is. They're all dorks, I love them. There's no time before anyone can ask. What's he talking about? Oh, there's no time before anyone can ask you what he's talking about. I raise a cup and look at everyone.
Well, second time's the charm. Welcome back.
Woohoo!
Welcome back, senpai.
Woo! After we toast, we all chat carelessly with each other. This is the kind of atmosphere you can only get with the best of friends. But actually, that's not all today. After all, we can't let it end like that.
Ahem. May I have your attention, please? It's time to announce the reason we're all here today.
Isn't it to welcome back Yukon?
That was adorable. You and I trade glances at Yukiko's question. I can see in my partner's eyes that he wants me to do all the talking because he's supposed to be the silent protagonist. You see, we've already talked this out. And now's the time to bring it up.
It's about yesterday's incident. You guys weren't satisfied with how things ended, right?
Of course not. But
So, why not launch our own investigation?
Does that mean...
We're back, baby! The boys are back in town!
That's right. The investigation team is back in action.
The boys are back in town! The boys are back in town!
Oh, now you're talking.
Wait a moment. I thought we were going to leave this to the Kirijo group.
Girl, you stupid. You should know better. You're a detective. You're supposed to be the smartest one here. You really thought that was going to happen? She lost her touch. It's only been 2 months since she's been gone. Naruto got dumb on us.
Did I say we wouldn't get involved?
Boys are back in town. That's right. He only said to leave this to them.
Oh, you're right.
Actually, my partner here brought it up first. Though I'm with him 100%.
Now that's our sensei.
Yukiko and Teddy jump right on board. On the other hand, the we're actually sensible team of Chie, Risa, and Naoto are sitting with their mouths wide open. And then there's Kanji. The we're actually sensible team, remember that?
You're splitting hairs rather finely there.
It seems that she was definitely not expecting you to use weasel logic like this. Really? Kiko! But no matter how I think about it, I just can't let this go. After all we've been through, the villain is still out there, waiting for another chance.
So you're not on board?
I egg her on, and though she looks hesitant at first, she smiles fearlessly. I'm like, she didn't say that.
Of course I am.
No, she didn't say that. I like that smile. That's what a reliable detective should look like.
Thought so. Alright then. Let's find the real culprit.
You know, you don't get a lot of interactions between Yosuke and Naruto now I think about it. I like that. I like those where, like, in game series where you have characters that, like, never interact with each other and they start interacting. Those are always great. Always love that.
Yeah!
Yeah! Everyone's hands pile up in the middle of the table. Oh, snap. Hold on, wait. Friends are really what you need. Whoa, it's already this late. I look at everybody smiling, and though I'm reluctant to go, I stand up.
Well, I gotta get back to work. Come on, Teddy, let's go.
Who's this Teddy you speak of? I don't know anyone with such a pretty name.
He really said, Teddy, I don't know her.
You got some nerve
Who's
trying
that?
that on me. Sounds like someone wants me to make his next shift a living hell.
Ah! No! But I'm still gonna skip work! I wanna have fun with Nana-chan!
This dude. Teddy class used hand and promises to visit the Dojima household tonight. Please, just this one night, he says. That Teddy. Don't cause the Dojima-san any trouble. But, well, I know the feeling. I never feel like a break time is long enough either. But you know why I'm keeping my cool right now? I begged my dad to give Teddy and me tomorrow off. I just haven't told Teddy yet. That sucker. Yeah, that's right. We can't let this end here. It's still Golden Week.
We're gonna party till we drop. This time, for sure.
Oh, I was like, what's going on? Teddy's your child? Your child? Ooh, child. Why are you yellow but they're red? Does that mean, does that mean I got all their endings? Is that what that means? Crap, am I gonna have to try to figure out? Oh, Lord, okay. Okay, that might be what it is. Well, we won't know for sure until once I do Chie's story, then we'll know for sure if that's the case. I'm thinking that the yellow means, hey, you still have like the silly end that you gotta get. So we'll probably do that at some point. But we'll do Chie's story first to see if that works. If hers ends up getting red, then that's probably what it is. But we're not going to do that right now. we are going to end the stream because we cleared 3 stories so far. Maybe there's other sides or characters to talk to. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I want it to look somewhat neat. Have them all be the same color, I guess. Oh, you know what? We'll probably need to clear like all this in order to get to whoever this is. But yeah, okay. But it's good. This is good. This is good. This is good. We've got some stuff done, making progress. This is cool. But I'm gonna end it now just because we're not gonna do Chie dirty like that like we did the last time where we split her stuff into 2. We'll just end early tonight, which is fine because we only have about 20 minutes left. But it's been pretty fun though. I appreciate you guys coming here hanging out with me. We went through all the stories, seeing Labrys, one of the S stories. Yeah, Labrys' story, Yu's story, Yosuke's story. They said we ain't done yet. We're gonna do some more, and it's gonna be raw. Let me see what's going on. Let me see if there's anyone to raid tonight. Ooh. Okay. Question. Do you guys want to see Persona 4 Golden, Persona 5 Royal, or Fall Guys, a new game that just came out? Yeah, apparently like everyone's freaking streaming right now, which is great. Actually, let's see. You say Golden? Okay. Then we will stream, raid. We're gonna raid, well, come here, get over here. We're gonna raid Risen Chief. Let me set that up really quick. Because he is currently playing Persona 4 Golden. There we go. That should be good. But yeah, we'll just say hi to him for a minute. I'm probably not gonna get to say anything just yet because I want to go grab the rest of my laundry. But then I will be over there shortly though. But we are gonna raid Risen Chief playing Persona 4 Golden. Well, again, I appreciate you guys coming in here, hanging out with me, just chilling out. We had a fun time. Yo, this dialogue is wild. Now I'm thinking about how they made that Rush Hour reference yesterday. But anyway, we will be back tomorrow with more Persona 4 Arena. We're going to start the continuation of Chie's story and just go from there. So tell your friends, tell your family. We can all hang out and have a great time together. But like I said, we are rating... Okay, it went through. We are rating Risen Chief. I just gotta wait for the thing to go down or whatever. He is playing Persona 4 Golden. Give him some love. Give him a what up. And like I said, I will be there in just a moment. So if he's asking for me, just let him know that like, hey, I'll be there in a minute. I'm doing laundry, but I'll be back shortly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, like I said, for everyone there who's gonna head over there, I'll see you in a minute. For everyone else who's gonna head to bed, don't forget to eat, and thanks for watching. Later.